everyone, I am Maria Concepcion I. Oliveros from BSed Sciences 1A. So our topic for today is all about how communication happen, 4 practices to help daily interaction and gain better communication, 10 common barriers to effective communication, 4 types of noises in communication. How miscommunication happen? Misunderstandings happen because there's a big drop off between the sender and the receiver. When you send a message, it goes through a lot of process and its original meaning gets lost. To make sure there's no misunderstanding, keep in mind how collaboration and communication actually works. The 4 practices that helps you to daily interaction and gain better communication. 1 is practice active listening. Effective communications are always good listener. Effective listening means engaging with what people say by giving affirmative replies and asking follow-up questions to show that you are paying attention. Number 2, the 4 practices that helps you to daily interaction and gain better communication. Number 1, practice active listening. Effective communicators are always good listeners. Active listening means engaging with what people say by giving affirmative replies and asking follow-up questions to show that you are paying attention. Number 2, focus on nonverbal communication. Mastering nonverbal clues and nonverbal signals can help prevent miscommunication and signal interest to those around you. Pay attention to your facial expression and body language when you are speaking with someone in a professional setting. Your nonverbal clues affect the first impression you make on someone. Maintaining eye contact, limiting hand gestures, and having good posture a long way when meeting someone for the first time. Number 3, manage your own emotion. For the sake for clear communication and your own personal well-being, it's important to manage your emotion and express them appropriately in context. Allowing strong emotion to unnecessarily creep into a professional setting can lead to poor communication and conflict. Number 4, practice public speaking. Public speaking may sound daunting, but there's no better way to develop good communication skills than by seeking out public speaking opportunities. Great communicators are able to clearly articulate their feelings, whether they are speaking to a large group or talking face-to-face to one other person. Regularly speaking in front of a group will magnify your strengths and weaknesses and force you to develop great communicators' habit. Number 4, practice public speaking. Public speaking may sound daunting, but there's no better way to develop good communication skills than by seeking out public speaking opportunities. Great communicators are able to clearly articulate their feelings, whether they are speaking to a large group or talking face-to-face to one other person. Regularly speaking in front of a group will magnify your strengths and weaknesses and force you to develop great communicators' habit. Number 3, what are the 10 common barriers to effective communication? Number 1, the use of jargon. Overcomplicated, unfamiliar, and technical terms like you are using deep words that the general public may not understand. Number 2, emotional barriers and taboos. Some people may find it difficult to express their emotions, and some topics may become completely off limits or taboo. Others may find expressing emotion quite difficult, and others may deliver different topics that might be completely taboo or off limits to the general public. Number 3, lack of attention, interest, distraction, or irrelevance to the receiver. There are lots of distractions that may cause the general public wouldn't pay their attention or may lack interest to the speaker. 4. Difference in reception and viewpoint. Others may tend to misunderstand what the speaker may deliver due to their different views and opinions to the given topic that the speaker is delivering. Number 8. Expectation and reduce, which may lead to false assumption and stereotyping. This has been a common problem for most because of that typical stereotype mentality wherein the speaker tries to let the general public see the bigger picture, but because of common beliefs, the opposite party tends to derive their attention. Cultural differences. The norms of social interaction vary greatly in different cultures, as do the way in which emotions are expressed. As much as we can, we speakers don't want to overstep, especially in this leads to stepping beyond the boundaries of the cultures. 4 different types of noises. Number 1 is physical noise. This is an external noise. Example of this is maybe the loud roosters outside in the morning or the full blast speaker if the neighbor or the snoring pipes of the motorcycles. Number 2, physiological noise. These are considered barrier between the sender and the receiver. Example of this are the one who cannot hear properly, or those who talk too fast, or the ones who forget to breathe or to pause. Number 3, psychological noises. This is what we call the mental interference. During a conversation, example of this is when we think too much while in a conversation, or there are things that we think about what the speaker is talking about. Number 4, semantic noise. This is a type of psychological noise interference that needs its own category. This interference is created by the sender and the receiver that has different point of view. An example of this is when the sender and receiver